Whether it's waiting for the bus or watching the clock at my English classroom count down as I wait for the period to end, I've always found slow things in life to feel boring. I've grown up in a generation where social media has dominated everyone's lives, paralyzing us, making us more attracted to it every day. This has made it so that if anything's too boring or slow, you can always just whip out your phone. I meant phone. And swipe away the discomfort. Despite this, I have not once taken out my phone while watching a slow anime. In fact, I quite enjoy when an anime is slow. So much so, my favorite anime is Mushoku Tensei, which is pretty slow for season 1 part 1. Much recently, I've encountered another slow anime which I quite enjoyed, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. Frieren has taken the anime community by storm, and it's not because of the feed pics, though they do help. The reason why I'm writing this video is that Frieren has made me realize why I don't turn off my laptop and decide to scroll my phone when I watch a slow anime. Here are the reasons why. Frieren follows the journey of Frieren, the main character, an almost immortal elf mage, and a member of the hero's party who defeated the demon lord, as she comes to the terms of passing of her loved ones. Due to Frieren's seemingly infinite life, time works differently for her. In the span of moments for her, years, decades, and maybe centuries can pass for the people around her. This means the anime is fast, right? Yeah, nah. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Because of the insignificance of time for her, we the viewer adopt a similar mentality of being detached from everything in the world. The effect of this is that anime becomes sort of slow, but more importantly, when important moments do happen, they become more impactful. I think this is the first reason why I like slow anime. By establishing a baseline where the anime is, it allows the highs of the series to be more entertaining and the lows to be more sad. A scene that really struck a chord with me was when Frieren and Fieren went around to find a flower for the shrine of Himmel. If it was just a clip of Frieren finding a flower in a forest, it would be no way as emotional as the scene is. But due to the fact that they slowly introduced these characters in episode 1, not only brought up emotions of grief within me, but showed the audience the attachment of Frieren to Himmel. By keeping the story slow, the director of the series can remove a lot of the anime bullshit like flashbacks and internal monologues between fights. This is because it allows the series to have time to explain the basics of each mechanic, hence the director doesn't have to explain each and every move of the character. I think Fullmetal Alchemist does this so well, as it's already established the concept of alchemy to the point that it's stated at the start of every episode. Yeah, I get it that human transmutation is a taboo. For story purposes, the idea of making some parts of the story slow allows the viewer time to get attached to the characters. This makes it so that when a plot twist does happen, or a character does get killed off, it is more impactful to the audience. I cannot tell you how many times I can immediately realize a character is going to die in Demon Slayer when they have a massive flashback scene. The director / mangaka could have easily introduced these characters earlier and let them marinate in the consciousness of the audience. Now a story that truly feels slow to the point that most of the episodes almost feel like filler. The show, not this Avatar, Avatar The Last Airbender. Pause. This was before I rewatched this. I think I have TikTok brain rot because this goddamn slapped. Avatar The Last Airbender is a perfect case study of this in the character of Zuko. I think the reason for his mass appeal is because he was introduced at the starting of the show and was allowed time to develop into one of the most well-liked characters of the series. This is not only for Zuko, it's for all of the cast of main characters, and it also ripples out to everyone around them. For example, this cabbage guy doesn't like the Avatar because he breaks his crates every time he's doing an adventure. It is very rare for a show to fully develop its cast of characters, explain each of its mechanics of its fights, and have truly meaningful moments. Despite this, every couple of seasons an anime comes out that truly takes the anime community by storm. Most often, these animes make us switch off the very phones that distract us and watch in silence for a second. I think these are all a consequence of the anime being slow, and the reason why they're so impactful. I'm Bon, like and subscribe, and I'm out.